यहाँ पे ये कंजरों ने बेड़ा गर्क कर दिया. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Xbox made a massive boo-boo with with one of the massive Xbox games. This is absolutely insane, and the Sony ponies, bro, they are not stopping. The Sony ponies are trying to take advantage of the entire situation. Here's the thing, right? Come here, okay? Everybody come here. The situation here is that for a while now, right, like Sony, PlayStation, they have been doing helicopters with their release. We have seen massive L's with Sony. They're crying with the Activision deal situation. We talked about it a billion times. You talked about it. I talked about it. We even talked about it a billion times. Their biggest L in the recent weeks has been with The Last of Us. Instead of having Joel in the game, they ended up having Noel. We saw how badly that game is optimized for PC, and everybody rightfully has called them out. I called them out, you called them out. Like, guys, it is not about being a Sony pony or an Xbox. It is about being a gamer. It is about being a gamer. We need to come together as one. And right now, a lot of people are talking about this because, understandably and rightfully, they made a massive boo-boo. And we're gonna get into it. Clench your butt cheeks because it's gonna get bumpy. It's gonna get bumpy. Check this out, guys.
This is ridiculous that Microsoft has managed to rack up another huge freaking L. Right now, Xbox is...
Hey, yo, Dreamcast, yo, I feel like this video is gonna be sauce. He's gonna be letting his inner Sony pony out fully. Let's check this out,
trying
guys.
to really hype up 2023. We're getting games like Minecraft Legends, Forza Motorsport. Of course, Starfield is going to be freaking massive, but their game that's coming out here in just a couple weeks, Redfall, just got some very bad news. Redfall is, of course, a co-op vampire shooter that personally I've been excited about. I mean, the idea of blasting vampires with my buddies and using magic and stuff seems fun. Well, they just announced the game only runs at 30 frames a second on Xbox.
What?
This is an Xbox console exclusive that runs terrible day one. Let's talk about that. What's up, gamers? DreamcastGuy here. Hi, hope you're having a great day. If you could like this video,
guys, subscribe, fat bomb to the bomb,
and subscribe if you haven't already. So here we are over on the official Redfall Twitter account. They just dropped this, and they are being completely roasted by the internet. Redfall is launching on Xbox consoles with quality mode only. That means on Xbox Series X, it will run at 4K, 30 frames a second, and Xbox Series X, 1440p, 30 frames a second. 60 frames per second mode will be added later at an update. This is so terrible. Now, before we even get into anything else, the Xbox Series X has enough power. I play a lot of Xbox games, and you know what?
That is, come on, man. Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
No. You do not play any Xbox game. We do not believe that. We do not believe that. But guys, okay, listen, man. Jokes aside, bro. This is absolutely crazy. Bro, this goes for Sony. This goes for Xbox. Okay, both of these consoles. This goes for all the games. Maybe not Nintendo. Yeah, maybe not Nintendo, but let's just talk PlayStation and Xbox for a second. Guys, in 2023, there is no excuse for games to be 30 FPS. The bare minimum, hand on top of this bottle of water, it should be 60 FPS. Guys, y'all need to wake up. I'm pretty sure most of you guys are pretty chill. You guys are high IQ. Like I see like the comments I get usually. You guys are I check my comments and most of the comments make sense. Sometimes I am wrong, but whenever some people replies in my comments saying that Skizzle, but you're wrong, they always give a good explanation. So most of you guys understand, and that's what I love about my comment section and you guys, right? But here's the thing, right? I'm seeing this across the board, and I'm genuinely really happy about it. I genuinely feel like that this is happening because for a while now, for years and years, we have seen so many unfinished games, so many gamers getting cucked. We got cucked, we got burned so many times that right now a lot of people just have doubts. You look at a game, whether it's a PlayStation game or Xbox game, after The Last of Us, a lot of people are gonna be having doubts going forward with PlayStation games, right? And that's good, guys. It's your money. You have worked hard for your money. I've worked hard for my money. We all work really hard for our money, okay? And it's it's like me saying, like, hey guys, come here, buy a car. You want a second-hand car? You want a new car? Okay, you want a second-hand car because you're smart, right? You do not want to lose value on your car. No problem, come here, buy the second-hand car. But the car doesn't have a steering wheel. The car, this other car has a steering wheel, so yeah, you can buy that. Very good, right? You love everything about that car, but apparently the car is missing one tire. the car is missing one tire. Yup. They're gonna give you that tire or steering wheel after 2 weeks. That's essentially what they're saying. Now, obviously, that's like a really out. This is an example that's really out there, but guys, a product is a product, okay? The fact that they're saying that 60 FPS performance mode will be added via game update at a later date, then delay it. Then delay the game. Delay the game. Obviously, IGN recently came out and they shared the gameplay, and I'm gonna keep about 50 guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. The gameplay looked garbage. It looked utter trash. But then I saw Colt Eastwood, he shared the gameplay, and admittedly it looked really good though. So what Colt Eastwood shared looked really good, something that I would love to play, but I'm still not fully sold on the game. I'm gonna wait. But the fact that today they officially confirmed it's 30 FPS, bro, this is unacceptable. That is just one thing. Now, I truly understand that there are people out there that are like, yeah, 30, yeah, I love playing games at 30 FPS. If you love that, hey, I'm not gonna dog on you, but for most people are high IQ, right? Let's just keep a buck 50. They want more from their more out of their money, okay? Guys, there is no excuse, man. No
actually
excuse.
Typically run at 60 frames a second. I think this game, to me, this tells me the game is unfinished. It is unpolished. It is unoptimized. If you actually need to update something as basic as frames per second, if you actually cannot get it to run on day one, push it back. First person
now,
shoot.
here's the thing. I feel like he has a good point in this one. No, it's not necessarily about 60 FPS, but it is about 60 FPS. It is about, let's be real, but the idea here is that the fact that they have to patch the game later on and add 60 FPS, that is crazy. That is crazy. That tells you that what else there is about this game that is also unfinished. You know, you just gotta question that. Let's be objective on the situation. This is truly wild. Now let me actually take you back to the time where it all began. Okay, let me find like a good sound effect. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, let's go back in time, ladies and gentlemen, where it all began. You know, like, you remember the PlayStation 2 days, the Xbox 360 days, the PS3 days. Back then, whatever you had on the disc, that was it. There was no need to update the game. When you buy the game, when you bought the disc, if that was not working, it was over. It was over. They would go bankrupt. They would have to come out and with a new copy. They would have to reprint the disc, and all the discs that they would have printed for the game, they would lose a ton of money, because obviously they would print the disc, that there's a cost associated with that. They would have to put it in a box, ship it out. You know what I mean, right? And normally, for example, let's use Call of Duty for example, right? In the past, Call of Duty used to work at launch. We didn't have bugs whatsoever. It's just that nowadays devs are so goddamn lazy that they want to put their games out before it's finished. Cyberpunk, The Last of Us Part 1 on the PC. How many? We have countless amount of examples. Even Gotham Knights, that was also 30 FPS, and we all saw what happened to that game, right? It is, guys, I feel like that a lot of people are now waking up, and I'm really glad, because we're constantly labeled as toxic and problematic. Toxic gamers, bro. Toxic gamers doesn't exist, bro. Only toxic devs exist. Man, it's our money, okay? We work hard for our money. You work hard for your money, guys. It is the bare minimum they can do is have the content in the game, all the content. Like, that's the bare minimum. 60 FPS, that is bare minimum. If you need to update that and patch that in later on a later date, bro, like, at this point your game is not complete. Just delay the game and release it. And I'm gonna say for example, okay, Spiderman 2, I'm actually hyped for that game. A lot of people are hyped for that game. If that game is 30 FPS, I will be saying the same, bro. Like, that, it's utter nonsense, bro. Utter nonsense, man.
Computers need frame rate. I've been playing more and more stuff on my actual PC here, which is pretty dang powerful. And let me tell you, every game is better with better frame rates. Whether it is Dying Light or Destiny or even just a random freaking card game, everything is better at 60 FPS. And I'll even go a step further than that. Above 60 frames a second needs to be the new target. I wish that more games
would... Playing the game at 30 FPS makes me feel like I got hit by a stun grenade. Bruh. I always look like I got hit by a stun grenade, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But playing 30 FPS, bro, my eyes like, what happening? What? Oh, no, I don't know. It makes me feel like that I'm not strong. I'm not independent. That's how it makes me feel like, okay? But, man, the crazy part here is this, that I'm seeing very few people defend, but they're gonna learn the hard way, right? They're gonna eventually, once they are burnt many times like you and me, right? We've been burnt many times with games. I've been burnt many times. You go back a couple of months ago, I would never say these words whatsoever. I would say, yeah guys, you know, it would become good, just gotta wait, just gotta give devs and publishers a little bit of that time. I'm gonna wait a couple of months and the game will be fine. We heard this, we heard that, we heard these promises a million times. These promises are never fulfilled, never fulfilled. They will take a year, and once their player base dies down, that's when we're gonna get content. Same happened with Cyberpunk. Yep, I gotta give Cyberpunk and CD Projekt Red credit for fixing the game, but let's be real, they should have launched that game when it was finished. But once their player base dipped, that's when they decided to patch the game. That's when they decided to complete the game. It's still not complete, let's be real, but it's way better compared to how it was at launch. You get the point. But right now Cyberpunk is good, and but it took how long? A year plus, right?
Would actually run at 100 frames a second or 120 frames a second, especially like indie stuff on the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox. Freaking 60 frames a second should be the floor, and
I agree with that. I am not asking for 120, just 60 FPS, bro. And shout out to indie devs, bro.
We go above that. This is unacceptable, and of course, pretty much everybody is getting extremely freaking annoyed by this. These are big.
Destin? Holy! Oh shit! Yo, he runs a bot channel, so even the bots are going in? Like, listen, I watch Destin a lot. I do watch Destin a lot. Memes aside, he has very good takes, rational, logical takes, let's be real. A little bit of the X body, but you can say the same with me, like Sony pony takes, you know what I mean? Listen, guys, I always say this and I truly believe this. Guys, like, Sony don't give a damn about me and you. Microsoft don't give a damn about you and me. It is bigger than that, guys. Trust me, man. It is completely fine to be a fan of a console. Like, if you love Xbox, bro, that is perfectly fine. If you love PlayStation, perfectly fine. But to fight over with your homies and to fight with your fellow gamers over plastics over consoles, that is like, damn, son.
Big Xbox accounts. Destin Laguirre is a guy who does a YouTube channel that's very Microsoft focused, and he's like,
he runs the Xbot. Let's keep it real. Like, DreamcastGuy, Sony pony. I have a little bit of Sony pony in me as well, guys. Let's keep a $150, guys. Let's keep
what the heck? I guess I'm playing it on PC.
Damn.
I have to buy a PC to play this. I will not be playing it then. It should be the other way around. Performance mode first and quality mode second. I mean, that's exactly. I agree 1,000,000%. Freaking frame rate, especially in a fast combat-y game, is more important than 4K visuals. Oh great, I can look at the textures. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I said this before and I'll say it again. Like, if you're playing a single-player game, then you can do 4K 30. I would still prefer 1080 60 more than 4K. Oh hell yeah, I would love to get 4K 60 FPS even for single-player games, but single-player games and multiplayer games are different. Like, for example, right, Call of Duty is in the toilet right now. If Call of Duty 2023 comes out this year and they are like friendly for where's that, let me actually do that, friendly UAV online. If they have that UAV online, right, and they do 30 FPS, bro, I swear to God.
If it looks like a freaking slideshow, that's a big oof for me. Star Wars it is then. I'm waiting for that 60 frames per second update. Damn. Guess I won't be playing. Look at that. Everybody, look at this. Damn. After the Arkham travesty, devs should just delay. I actually keep seeing this.
Yeah, honestly, guys, I don't know, man. Is it the devs? Is it the publishers? I would say both, but right now, I mean, I gotta lean towards, like, the devs, guys. Like, for the longest amount of time, we've been blaming Activision, and yeah, we should blame Activision. Bruh. We should blame the publishers if the games are releasing incomplete, but we also should blame the devs, guys. Guys, you cannot clap with one hand, okay? You can, there are ways to clap with one hand, but realistically, okay, if you're by yourself, you cannot clap with one hand. You need another hand, okay? This is how you clap. You need both hands to clap, guys. So one for the publisher, another one for the devs. So together, I blame the devs equally right now, bro. Like, these devs are lazy as hell, bro. Lazy.
Keep saying the game needs to be delayed. Even under this tweet, people are saying, "Holy heck." Delay it until it's 60 frames a second. Delay the game. I didn't buy my Xbox Series X to play 30 frames a second games.
Damn. That was a Habibi. That was a Habibi, bro. That's a Xbox. That's a Habibi. Or he. Oh, actually, he has a picture of a Habibi. My bad.
I didn't buy my Xbox Series X to play 30 frames a second games. I know the subject of every podcast will next week. This is unforgivable, straight up. I will not be playing the game if it's until it has that 60 frames a second mode. Now, I want to say I am actually extremely upset by this. I was not going to talk about this game.
I am upset. I am not strong, not independent.
Play clip that was going around. IGN had a chance to actually play the game here.
This is the one, bro. Like, honestly, like, damn, man. IGN did the game very dirty. Like, I'll keep about 50. In this, the gameplay looked garbage. Like, uninspiring completely. But then I saw Cold Eastwood that looked way better.
Is their clip from IGN first, and a lot of people were discussing it because, if we're being quite brutal here, the gameplay looks very bad. It looks very, very unfinished. I mean, why is this vampire guy just standing there?
It gives me a little bit of that Black Ops 4 vibe as well, especially with the hammer specialist ability.
This is supposed to be like a big boss, by the way.
Black Ops 4 zombies.
He doesn't seem particularly dangerous. Everybody on the team has full health. I mean, literally, this guy is just kind of limping around getting shot. Look, this guy is so slow. They're literally just stepping out of the way of his shots.
Damn.
Now, of course, this game is very much about, man, these quick cuts are not helping the gameplay look more fun, but it definitely looks very slow, very empty, very clunky, and a lot of people, even in the replies to this tweet, were basically being like, is this really the game? Is this what it's supposed to be? I didn't initially talk about this because, honestly, I kind of wanted to give it the benefit of the doubt. When I first saw this gameplay, I thought, okay, maybe this is just somebody playing the game poorly. We've definitely seen games that previewed...
Not wrong. Let's be real. He probably saw the gameplay and he was like, it's just a peasant Xbox game, right? It's just a peasant Xbox game. It's gonna be terrible. I'm gonna talk about it someday, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, probably. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Bad, but were fun, like Sonic Frontiers. But man, God, I hate the jump cuts that they keep doing here. This game, in my opinion, does not look finished. This AI, this does not seem like a scary, like this. Why is this vampire walking so slow? It's so weird that this game, I mean, that's trying to act like the big next Xbox.
But honestly, objectively speaking, I'll say this for every game. If a gameplay, I know IGN did a poor-ass job promoting this game in this way, and the gamer that was playing, obviously, he's gonna be labeled as the best gamer alive on planet Earth. Only we are labeled as toxic and problematic. But objectively speaking, looking at the good gameplay that we had from Cold Eastwood, Xbox YouTuber, that's a good gameplay, and this is a bad gameplay. We gotta be in the middle with it, okay? If you're skeptical about this game, guys, here's the thing, right? If you're not doing YouTube, I'll give you a secret real quick. If you're not, because if you're making money off of this game, then yeah, you obviously want to pay a little bit extra, try and get early, or get early from Microsoft or the publisher directly. Understandable, guys, totally understandable in that aspect. If you know you wanna stream, you wanna make money from it, definitely preload the game, go the New Zealand route, get the game early. 100%, I'm in support with that. You gotta make that bread, guys. No one is gonna come and wipe your ass, okay? Nobody's gonna come and help pay your bills. So you got your own, okay? You got yourself, and you know, these are facts. But the fact of the matter here is that if you are just if you're not making money from the game, you just want to play the game because you like what you see, right? And after seeing this, you're skeptical. Just wait 2 days, bro. 2 days, that's all. You do not the game's not gonna run out. I swear to God, they're not gonna run out. Maybe the copies, physical copies, they can run out, but I'm sure if you hop in another store, you can find it. And the best thing you can do is wait 2 days, right? Look the gameplay on YouTube, see the reviews from everybody, but even then you don't want to believe the reviews 100%. You want to just watch the gameplay, and if you like what you see, go ahead, buy a physical copy, because once you play the game and a month later you don't like it for some weird reason, if you love it, keep it, but if you don't like it, you can sell the game.
Wrong.
Not wrong, not wrong. Why did you find like another one here? Yeah, this sound effect. Bro, you can sell the game. Obviously, if you pay $70, you're not gonna get 70 back, but you can sell the game for 40, 50. You're only gonna lose 20 instead of losing all the $70, because if you buy the game digitally, you're gonna, it's over. You played for a little bit, it's over. Guys, go this route. I'm telling you, you're gonna save a lot of money and you're not gonna be burned like crazy, bro.
Experience
Trust me, man.
Seems so unfinished, seems so unpolished, seems so dang raw, man. I have to admit, it is funny that Phil Spencer himself was like, hey, most people don't care about 60 frames a second, so I guess it doesn't matter.
What?
Wrong.
That gotta be wrong. Yo, Phil is probably hit by a stun grenade if he said that. Damn, son.
The replies to this tweet, I do feel like, are actually a great sign about the fact that Xbox fans themselves are pushing back. I think that's actually the best sign of all. Microsoft people do sometimes feel like they're overly defensive. People with like Xbox console profile pictures on Twitter specifically, sometimes they defend bad business decisions, which is fine. You know, you want to play for Team Xbox and play in the console wars, whatever. It's social media, do whatever you want. I am happy to see.
Yeah, okay, he's poking a hornet's nest right now, bruh.
So many people straight up saying that this is just unacceptable.
But guys, you wanna see? We also have Sony making a massive boo-boo. Activision and Xbox responded, and Sony, PlayStation, they are very mad, ladies and gentlemen. Check this video out. On the left, we got news about GTA 6 trailer. The trailer leaks are going everywhere, and we have a lot of other stuff in there too, guys. Check these videos out, and I will see you right there.